So I turned 30 in like 6 weeks, and I've been single my whole life, and I don't really know of any other people who are in the same position. I've got people who are like, oh my god, I've been single for so long, like, you know, it's been like 3 years since my partner broke up with me, and I'm there like, I never had a partner.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at what happens when men protect their wallets. Don't forget to drop your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you subscribe if you are new here, and let's jump right into it.
Where are the real men at? I'm sick of it. They don't make men like they used to.
So where are the men? Where do y'all hang out? If you don't go to coffee shop?
Where have all the good men gone? I can't find. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, where are all the good men?
Where are the good men? Where can I find them?
Where are all the fucking men?
Really down to one simple question. Where are these men at?
Where are all the good men gone?
You can't demonize men for over a decade and then expect those same men to stick around.
There is a serious shortage of attractive, eligible, mentally stable, emotionally available men.
There's no good masculine men out there.
I know so many great single women. So many great single women. I don't know where all the dudes are. I'm like, guys, come on.
It doesn't matter how perfect they think that they actually are. I think that men know better, and men just kind of stay away at this point.
Mom! Put me back! I wake up every morning, I work, I have bills, I'm too big for the ball pit at Chuck E. Cheese. This sucks!
It makes perfect sense why she wants to go back to her mother. She's honestly just an overgrown child, in my opinion.
Am I too old to be here?
What?
Am I too old to be here?
No, of course not.
Does it look weird that I'm here?
No, not at all.
Am I hotter than these little bitches?
Yes, you look amazing.
How old are you?
I just turned 29.
Recently?
Last year.
So you're 29?
Last year.
And how old are you right now?
1 more year older.
So 30?
Yeah.
Avoiding telling people that you are 30 doesn't actually change the fact that you are 30 years of age. They take time out of their day to record themselves crying, thinking that it will somehow help them.
There are consequences to saying the N-word.
Why? How do you know? How do you know?
I was just thinking, I'm probably going to be alone for the rest of my life. How many of you are alone and like are okay with it? Like are okay with it? Like
most of them will never be okay with being alone forever. They are not wired to actually live that way. If they want to try, they are more than welcome.
Inside this stupid body, I am still young. I still feel. I still want. I still dream.
Just because you feel young doesn't change the fact that these women are not actually young.
I need my algorithm to give me more people who are 30 and like just starting over. Or give me more people who like started to make it at 30. Because I'm feeling those things of like, bitch, there's no point in even trying because you turned 30 recently. There's no point in even trying. And I know that is unproductive. Like, I'm aware that that thought is also what's going to keep me where I'm at, because that thought is also why I'm not where I want to be. And I'm not even that fucking far off, besides what you're seeing here, and that's not my fault. The dryer was fucked up. The dryer, it took an hour and a half to get me clothes that had to be draped all over my apartment.
Her laundry isn't what's keeping her single, it's her age and her attitude, and probably a whole bunch of other issues.
And guess what? I like the apartment. That's sick, right? My life, not like that astronomically far off and from what I want it to be, but I also might just be saying that to make myself feel better. You know what I mean? But all around happy, other than everything that is not there. But you know what I mean? So if you're feeling like, hey, I feel like I'm too old to be working on this, or I thought that, but then I got somewhere, let me know, because I feel...
Bragging about your apartment is pure cope. She would trade it for a man that she wanted in a heartbeat. She would say otherwise, but I beg to differ.
Can I ask what you guys think about a 48-year-old dating a 19-year-old? Because I'm kind of torn. Usually I have the mindset of, oh, if you're an adult, like, you can choose to live your life how you see fit, as long as you're not harming anybody else. And these girls that date Leo, like, they know what's going on. They know that the time is limited, or at least I hope they do. But at the same time, their age difference is the same between me and my dad. I also believe that there's like levels to being an adult. So I'm 23. That's like 5 years old in the adult world.
This has nothing to do with age gaps and everything to do with just blatant jealousy.
If you're 19, you are 1! If you choose to believe my logic on this, that would make Leo 30. This is him at 29 or 11 in the adult world, the same year that his new girlfriend was born. This is what he would look like if they were somehow the same age right now. This is like what's eating Gilbert Grapes, Leo. Look at his baby face. And it's not about looks. I'm trying to say that these are like very different kinds of adults. Why won't age-appropriate women date him?
It's because he doesn't want to date women his age, and there is no saying he has to.
So I turned 30 in like 6 weeks, and I've been single my whole life, and I don't really know of any other people who are in the same position. I've got people who are like, oh my god, I've been single for so long, and like, you know, it's been like 3 years since my partner broke up with me, and I'm there like, I never had a partner. And I don't really know, like none of my friends, no one in my circle, I haven't really met anybody who actually is in the same position. I know there's people out there, so hopefully this reaches the right people.
Women who say that they have never had a boyfriend suspiciously never mention their body count. Have you guys ever noticed that?
I mean, technically I did have a boyfriend when I was like 11, but we never broke up, and then we went on summer holiday, so I guess technically you could say that we were actually still together. So I've either never been in a relationship or I've only ever been in one. Jokes. But yeah, I don't know, I think it's a really weird thing because society expects you by certain ages to hit certain milestones, including partner, house, marriage, kids. And I'm like, I have none of those things.
That's not society's fault, okay? Those are all on her and her poor decision-making skills.
And when you're single, and you've always been single, you have to plan your life as a single person. Like when I think about the future, I can't plan my life with a partner in mind because I don't have that right now. And yeah, that's how I feel at least. I plan my life as a single person. What are the things I want to do? I want to travel, I want to run my business. And if someone comes along and I fall madly in love and we have the best life together ever, amazing. But I think when you've never had a partner, you can't imagine what it's like to actually be in a relationship, to actually like have your person. So yeah, don't really know what I'm trying to say, but are there anybody else who has this? Is there anybody else in the same position? Let me know.
The sad part is the traveling and the businesses do absolutely nothing for them. They think that it does, but a lot of them just end up posting videos of themselves crying afterwards.
My biggest life regrets are not doing these things in my 20s and waiting till my 30s, and the damage is already done once you're in your 30s. So yeah, you tell him, sister. So I'm a mom. Start these things now, like please, for me, if for no one else. The first one is sleeping on your back. The weight of your human head actually compresses your bones, your muscle, your collagen, and whatever side that you sleep on. If you sleep on a side, and you probably do sleep on one side, that side is gonna get droopy and sad. And that's this side of my face. Like everything is lower.
The amount of vanity some of these women have is just completely off the charts.
Number 2 is putting sunscreen on your chest. My chest has so much more sun damage than my face, and I would let it just get fried out in the sun. So there's like pigmentation, broken capillaries, like redness, and just looks old. Lastly, chemical exfoliant masks once to twice a week. I had so much acne, I had so much acne scarring, I just have pigmentation that's still left over from all of that, and I feel like it would have been so much better if I did chemical exfoliants, like duh.
It cannot be healthy to be putting that many chemicals onto your skin every damn day.
My 30-something-year-old women who don't have kids yet, but you want kids, but you feel like you're running out of time to have them. Where are you? Because same. And I just feel, I'm 32. And I just feel like I'm in this place in my life right now where I'm a little selfish. I just moved out and bought my house in December with my boyfriend. And I just feel like I want kids eventually. Like I definitely want children.
It's a scientific fact that your fertility dramatically drops after 30. It is too late for her.
But I don't want them right now. But then I'm like, am I getting too old? Like, do I need to get a move on? I'm not married yet. I would like to be married before I have my kids. Like, I just feel like there's so much to do. And, like, I'm running out of time. So, and every time I see my aunt, she asks me when I'm freezing my eggs. So that doesn't help. But, like, I don't know. I'm just not ready. I'm still, like, I feel like I still have never even had like my dream body yet. I don't want to get pregnant yet. I'm still trying to get fit and like in shape.
Choosing to want a dream body over having a child just shows how she's not fit to be a mother. If you want to go out there and chase your dream body, fine. But honestly, I think many of these women regret it when they end up 35 and they don't have any children.
And like, my friend brought her baby over last week, and it was me and my sister and our friend, and I was like, holy shit, like, you have a baby and then you just have to bring the baby everywhere. Like, I know that sounds probably stupid to some people, but I don't know, like, I love being able to just like leave the house in the morning and go to Pilates or go meet up with my friends, or, you know, it's like a selfish era, I guess.
She has been in her selfish era for the last 30 years. She just doesn't want to give it up.
And I know once I have kids, I will love them and want to spend time with them, and it won't feel like right now I always complain about the dogs. I'm like, I fucking hate feeding the dogs. You know, the dogs are a pain in the ass, but, you know, I know children are different. But like, I don't know, can anyone relate? Like, 32, definitely want kids someday, just don't want them right now, but like, when's it too late? I don't know.
It is already too late. She had plenty of chances and she chose herself over having children.
I turned 30 this year, and I'm sure lots of women will resonate that turning 30 comes with so much judgment. I feel like people were like, oh, why isn't she engaged yet? Like, why did she leave her past relationship? Does she still live there? Is she still working there? How come, like, doesn't she want kids? Like, what is she doing? But honestly, like, I've never been more free and happy in my entire life.
In other words, she has a lot of time on her hands and needs to publicly cope with it.
Like, the other day, I was at the beach with a couple of my close friends, and we were talking about how we all turned 30 this year, and like our 20s were just like, we like don't even know what happened. Like, all these things happen to you in your 20s, and they just happen to you. Sometimes like you can't control. Actually, many times in life you can't control what happens. But like, now that we've gotten to a stage in our lives where we have like more stable jobs, stable income, stable friendships, and we're like, holy shit, like what the fuck was going on in our 20s?
These women wasted their 20s so that they could all have some fun. All it did was actually just make them single.
And now like we feel like we're finally conscious and are doing things with intention and know what's happening and kind of have a little bit more control in our lives. And I think the biggest difference between me in my 20s and me now is that I just do things for myself. Like, I think especially in my like early to mid 20s, I just genuinely didn't know what I wanted. So I had to go through a bunch of things to realize, oh, this is the kind of life I want. This is the kind of friends I want. This is the kind of music I like. This is the kind of man I like. Like, it's just...
Every single decision she made was for herself. That is what got her into this mess in the first place.
You don't know these things until you go through a bunch of different experiences. And I think like that's the main difference. So if you're still in your 20s and just feel like, what the fuck? Like, I feel like it's normal. And it honestly gets like so much better. But I think the main key point is you have to know what you want. You have to know what you like. You have to know what you dislike. And just ignore everyone else, what they think, what their opinions are. Because if you try to follow other people's footsteps and do things that you think will make you look good or make you look happy or successful in other people's eyes, like, that's just not gonna make you feel happy.
I don't think it will get better for you in your 30s. I think the loneliness and the solitude will probably drive her slowly insane.
Hey guys, this is just me having a meltdown. I get married tomorrow, and the smile, you know, trying to make jokes out of it and play it off or whatever. I don't think it's funny anymore. And I can't stop crying. And everybody keeps walking by and looking at me like I'm weird. I'm like, you don't know a person's life, okay? This is so silly. I know, there's real world problems out there. I know. I'm just upset, okay?
Posting these kinds of videos before your wedding is an incredibly dumb thing to do.
And you know what my esthetician said about all this? Happy thoughts, Lauren. Happy thoughts. The mind is very powerful. And I'm trying. Look. That's me. I'm really trying, guys. I'm really trying.
Imagine how her husband would feel if he ever saw this video. The betrayal would be absolutely unreal.
back in the days, most of the time, you would wait for someone to make the first move. It might be on the first date, it might be the third date, whatever. It could be the man, it could be the woman. But now, all my friends have noticed that the man has stopped making the first move. All my girlfriends are like, they're waiting. It's the third date, fourth date, a week later. He hasn't gone in for the kiss. He doesn't do any touching or anything. And I've asked my dude friends that are single, and they were like, you don't know where a woman's gonna go with that story anymore. I ain't touching nobody. And it sucks because the Me Too movement is so strong and so powerful for the people that need it, but it shouldn't ruin the maturity that we should have within intimacy and relationships.
That went out the window when modern women said that most men were completely worthless.
If you're anxious around your birthday and stress about getting older, then this video is for you. I'm in my mid-30s. I stress about my birthday every year. And I cry at least once. Like, oh my god, another year older. I should be at this place in my life. Like, I don't have a house yet or kids. Like, if you've been there, you get it. Then someone told me this, and it completely changed my perspective. It is a privilege to live another year. It is a privilege to live another day. And man, it is a privilege to be alive. It does derive from a famous quote. I believe his name is Marcus Aurelius. Please don't hate me if I'm mispronouncing that. Life is precious. Here I am stressing about getting old. I'm also a member of the LGBTQ community. The world has become scarier for us, like a lot. So you see, to celebrate another year, I will forever consider it a privilege.
You should be thankful to still be alive, but she's just trying to cope with getting older. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.